I just got dismissed from a date. You know, this doesn't feel good at all. I was a little down on myself at first, but then I thought about it. I was like, what the heck? So, this really attractive guy named Ed approached me on Friday or Saturday, I don't remember. And, you know, he's Jamaican, good looking guy, tall, cute. So we were talking on the train since we were both going the same way. Conversation was a little bit weird on the train, but he was very charismatic. He made me feel comfortable, and so I agreed to exchange numbers with him. So we exchanged numbers, and he wanted me to meet him in the city, right across from the street from Bryant Park at 7 p.m. today. So we kept in touch, let him know that I was on my way, but at around like 6 o'clock, I knew I was gonna be a little late because I was driving. So I told him, I said, hey, I'm running a little bit behind, but I'm on my way to you. So I was making good timing. I actually thought I was gonna make it before time, but right when I got to Midtown, the traffic was absolutely insane. So I text him and I'm like, hey, I'm on my way to you, but traffic is absolutely crazy. And I have to find parking, so I don't think I'm gonna get to you till about 7:15. So he asked me if I was driving or Uber, and I told him I was driving. Found a spot though, paid for it, and dashed over to that place. When I get over there, his back is facing me. So I'm like, hey, Ed, how are you? And he ignores me. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, hey, Ed, how are you doing? And he's eating. He's like, he takes another bite. He takes another bite now instead of saying something. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, he's probably pretty pissed. And he's like, I'm like, what? He was like, I'm waiting for something. What do you think I'm waiting for? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, what time are we supposed to meet? I was like, 7 o'clock. And he's like, what time is it now? I was like, oh, it's 7:23. And he was like, yeah, so you're not sorry that you're late? And I'm like, well, I didn't even get to that. I was, but I didn't want to start off the conversation by arguing because that's not me. So I was like, I just closed my eyes for a split second, sat back, and I was like, oh, it's just, I was greeting you first, and I'm really sorry that I'm late. Traffic was really crazy, and, I tried to get to you as soon as I could.
Well, at least she did apologize. But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, if you plan a date with a person and you get there first and you gotta sit there and wait, you kind of feel like a sucker a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just a little, as a man. As a man, because as a man, technically, you should be the one arriving late. A woman should get there on time because she got to show interest. She got to show you that she really want to meet up with you. And usually, when a woman is really interested in a man, she's going to get there on time. But when it's a situation where it's like, yeah, I don't know about this guy, I don't know, she's going to take her dead ass time. So understand why Ed felt a bit upset. And then he's expecting her to be like, yo, I'm sorry, off rip. And I guess she tried to act like it was nothing. So he was like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, but this is interesting though.
And he's like, well, you decided to drive in Midtown during this rush hour or whatever he was saying. And he was like, that's foolish, or that's something of you. And I'm like,
Yo, nah.
I'm like, I didn't know. This is my first time driving into Midtown at this time. He just gave me this nastiest attitude. He was just icing me out the whole time. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, he's really not feeling this, so I'm not gonna waste my time, because I don't feel like I have anything to say. I kept in communication with him the whole entire time. I let him know that,
Mm.
hey, I'm supposed to be parking, all that stuff, whatever. I let him know what was going on, but he was icing me out real bad. And I'm not in the business of like trying to turn a situation like that. I don't care how cute you are. That, I think that was just the rudest thing ever. And so I was just like, hey, I
Now she keeps emphasizing that she thinks he's mad attractive. So in his mind, he's like, yo, like, I'm too good for this shit, man. This chick got me waiting me. So he's like, yo, man, I ain't got time for this type of shit, man. So he's probably upset because he's like, man, I got options. I could have got up with another chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got to show me some, and she gonna come through late. So homie got like a little attitude and shit. That's crazy though.
I have to attend to my parking, so I actually cannot stay that long. So I gotta like, go tend to it. And he looked at me with the most bitchiest look I've ever seen in my life, and he said, "Good night."
Damn.
I was like, "Oh, okay." So I just got up and pranced right back to my car. And on the way there, I was feeling like, or on the way to my car, I was feeling like, freak, like, how am I feeling, right? Because this is actually the first date I've been on since 2019. It's the first date I've been on since 2019. And, guys don't approach me really. And lately, the guys that have been approaching me have been like club promoters and all that stuff. So it hasn't been like the best feeling lately, because I wanted to jump back into dating, but I was telling, some people, I was like, man, I'm too scared. I don't know if I could handle all of this. I got out of a very abusive marriage. It was very toxic. My friends that were my ex's friends were absolutely horrendous to me. That's a whole nother story for another day. So I was really apprehensive.
Please,
And like
bro.
when this happened, I was just like, at first I was like, dang, I suck, don't I? I didn't even say sorry. But I was like, I didn't even get a chance to. I didn't even know if it was him when I was walking.
Come on, shorty. You weren't sorry because you felt like you was texting him the whole time and all this and all that. So you weren't sorry. Be real with yourself.
Into the place. So I had to greet him first. So at least let me get a greeting in. Ice me the fuck out. Iced me out, okay? It was so cold, so mean. I was like, hey, it is what it is. I had some time to sit in the car, and my timer's up now. So I'm just going to head back to the abode and call it a night. But I wanted to document this because I just want to know if I was wrong. I want to know if I was wrong if I didn't say sorry I'm late to somebody's back. I didn't even know if it was him.
Yo, take some accountability, man. All this to somebody's back and all this and all that. See, right there, she's not even sorry. If you ask me, the way he handled it the right way. And the fact that she thought it was a good idea to post this on TikTok just tells me the type of woman that she is. And what's even more interesting, she's going to want him more for the way he conducted himself. This is a man who got zero tolerance when it comes to games. That's all this really is. This is the man with options. In her mind, she thinks he's an asshole. And guess what? Women love assholes. Just look at the way she spoke about him. Oh, he was so attractive. He was so handsome. Oh, he was Jamaican. And she was ready. But she was late, and if she was really interested, she should have left out like an hour or two ahead to beat traffic. So that's not really an excuse. And there's two different sides to the story. All y'all heard was her side, but I'm pretty sure he got a complete different take on this whole story. But let me know what y'all thought about this. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy AyeQ. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm out.